Hey guys, come on downstairs. We're playing a little Minnesota Twins franchise here at Season 4 games number 160 through 162. That's right, we're finishing up the season here on the road against the St. Louis Cardinals. We are 8-13 in the month of September. We have 3 games remaining. We are coming off a 3-game sweep at the hands of the Cleveland Indians. We're hoping to break that losing streak here today. The Cardinals, not too bad numbers-wise, but nothing spectacular. They are 20th in hitting, 10th in home runs, 9th in ERA, 12th in strikeouts pitching-wise, 11th in runs against, and 13th in runs scored. So a pretty average overall team in St. Louis. And game number 1 of the series pits Jose Barrios against Lawrence Cuellar.
MLB The Show has baseball for you on a Saturday night in St. Louis, Missouri. Jose Barrios is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Minnesota. Lawrence Cuellar gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts? Trying to pick things up where we left off. The 1-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Buxton looking up. And they take the lead. It's gone. Shot to right center. Number 17 for him on the season as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead.
Single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unpassed, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot that time for Miguel Sano. 45 home runs now on the campaign, and the Twins cut the lead in half here. It's now a 2-1 ball game. No hits to this point. Line toward the alley in left center. Van Slyke will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. They lead it 2-1. Good. Trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch high in the air out to center field. Buxton moves over. And the inning is over. Cards strand a couple. They still lead it 2-1. So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Cards leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. So striding in, Byron Buxton, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Swung on by Buxton, and this is sent to deep left field. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as they've taken a 2-run lead. Shane Ashley takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first. Colton Wong, but a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Hit back up the middle. There's Peterson to second for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Hey, there was no reason to panic. He gave up a hit, but he comes right back and gets a double play to end this thing. Great resiliency right there to secure the save and the victory for the...
So Byron Buxton hits a huge 3-run home run, and we go away from Kevin Segrist as our closer after he blew that horrible save in the last game of the Indian series. And Shane Ashley comes on and gets the save for us in this one. The Twins win 4-2 in the series opener. And we've been extra patient with Byron Buxton, and maybe someday it will pay off. Carlos Frias against Mike Leake in game number 2. And we come away with a 3-2 win in this one. Byron Buxton again, 2 for 3 with a home run, a double, and an RBI. So back-to-back games with home runs for Byron Buxton. Like I was saying, we have been so patient with Buxton. His batting average is just over the Mendoza line, yet we have stuck by him, and maybe it will pay off in the long run. Imagine if he could get some pop in that bat next year, how much that would help us.
First opened in 2006. We're at beautiful Busch Stadium in St. Louis, Missouri. Today, the third and final game in this 3-game series between the Minnesota Twins and the St. Louis Cardinals. The Twins look to end this 3-game interleague series with a sweep. Next, gets the ball for the Twins in this one. Michael Wacha, a right-hander from the state of Iowa, gets the starting assignment. What do we need to... And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. The payoff pitch. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. Blast to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him, as the Twins have taken a 2-0 lead.
Very well could see it again here, though.
Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit. One rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate, as it's now a 1-run ball game. More ahead from St. Louis right after this. Into the box, Diaz. Drilled on the ground to short. Hager comes up with it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. Our score remains 2-1.
Third baseman, Caleb.
Now in the box, Caleb Coward. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Right fielder looking up, still ranging back. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first home run of the season, and it gives the Twins a 3-1 lead.
Just kind of gave it to him.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Into center field, line drive, base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. We played 4 full. It's the Twins 3 and the Cardinals 2.
Now back.
So striding in, Diaz. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Grounded back up the middle. And this will be a base hit as the runner will come in to score from third. And we are tied at 3 apiece. 5 innings complete, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Jack Flaherty comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Yeah.
Mark Kirby will be his first test out of the bullpen. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that'll get down out there near the wall. 1 run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. He'll score easily. And it's now 5-3. Retreats back to second safely.
Second baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 2 for him on the year, as it is now 7-3. Jake Reed is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Logan Morrison 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Mitchell-Tree on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3. Number 1 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 1.
Leading off the inning, number 41.
And you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Another strikeout for him on the mound. And no balls and a strike to count. The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Michael Ullman will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 30.
Cardinals down to their final strike here. He hangs a K to end it.
It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. The Minnesota.
So we go from getting swept by the Indians to ending the season in a 3-game sweep over the Cardinals on the road at Busch Stadium. And that is a very positive way for us to end the year. Raimel Tapia 1 for 3 with a home run and 2 RBIs in this game. Robert Jones adds a home run and 2 RBIs as well for the Twins. So that is it for season number 4's regular season. Let's look at the final standings here. The Red Sox, Tigers, and Angels are all the division winners. The Blue Jays and the White Sox get the wild cards. The Rangers are just behind the White Sox, the Indians right there as well. The Yankees were 82 and 80. We came up with the worst record in the American League, but we don't have the worst record in all of baseball. That belongs to the Braves. So the worst record is the Braves. We are second worst, and then the Padres are just ahead of us. Over in the National League, you've got the Nationals, Cubs, and the Giants. The Giants win 107 games. In year number 1 of this dynasty, the Cubs won 115 games, and they ended up winning the World Series. So the Giants, with 107 wins, is the second most wins that we have had in this franchise. The Dodgers and the Diamondbacks will play in the wild card game for the right to go to San Francisco. What a series the Dodgers and the Giants would be. The Dodgers with 97 wins on the season. So here is your playoff bracket. You've got the White Sox and the Blue Jays, the wild card game, the Diamondbacks and the Dodgers, the Giants and Red Sox waiting on the winners of those games. And you got the Angels and the Tigers in the division series in the American League, and the Cubs and the Nationals. The Cubs have won the NL Central every single year of this franchise. The Angels have won the AL West, I think, 3 of the 4 seasons. The Tigers have won the AL Central 2 of the 4 years. And the Red Sox have won the East, I think, 2 of the 4 years as well. So we've had some pretty dominant teams in this franchise. Hopefully next year we'll start to see some different teams kind of close the gap. You've seen the Marlins get fairly close to the Nationals at one point in this season. Maybe they can get over the hump next season, and hopefully we can go from worst to first. So that is it for episode number 220. Up next, we'll have the postseason, starting with the wild card games here on Minnesota Twins Franchise on Mama's Basement Sports Gaming.